everyone and welcome to my video. In this video, I will tell you how I build my saint for GVG. I made a guide over 7 months ago now, but the meta has changed and I have updated my cards. I will preface this by saying that my cards are more on the expensive end, so I will suggest some cards as well that are more budget friendly too. First, I'll talk about the equips and cards, then I'll talk about the skills, attributes, runes, and give you some tips on being a saint in GVG. Let's begin! First off, here are my equips. For offhand, I use Marine Sword Bulwark with the Elemental Reduction line. My enchant is 10 of 4 and my card is GTB Star. For my armor, with Element Reduction line as well. I try to go for Stone and Freeze Resist since those are the ones I also go for my MP build. I use RGOP card because it is the best and cheapest to deal with all the elements in GVG attacks. For my goblet, I use Bespoke Coats with Skill Damage Reduction line and Divine Blessing for enchant. I also try to put Stone Resist in my random line so that I get more Stone Resist. For my garment slot, I finally managed to get free Dark Assassin Cross Aramis card to make the MVP card. It took me all these 7 months to finally have enough to buy the cards either in the gacha box or in exchange. This card is the best in slot for now, but if you don't have it, stick with Jack Star for some fire protection since most damage in GVG is from fire element. For shoes, I still use Super Mecha Wool Boots with damage and M damage reduction line. I use Divine Blessing 4 with Stone Resist as well. The shoes card, I still use Edgar Star to avoid any stagger. For accessories, get 2 Resuscitation Rings. Try to get it to plus 15 since it has non-demi-human bonus reduction. Of course, the best enchant is 10 of 4, which I do not have. I use 2 Alien Biochemistry Baphomet card, which is really great for final damage reduction. However, this is definitely a BCC card, so for F2P, I would still suggest to stick with Osiris Star or Fisherman card or even Sea Spirit Totem card. For weapon, I no longer use Stardust Dragon Staff. Instead, I use Artisan's Hammer because it protects all equips from being broken. I know I can also use this weapon to break others' equips by healing, but in GVG, I realized that skill is pretty useless compared to just resoing and quickly reviving our DPS guildies. For enchant, I just saved whichever one that gave me Stone Resist. If you could get double resist here, that would be great. For the card, I went with Sniper Divine card. I don't have the MVP version here since they are really expensive. An alternative to this card is 2 times Spashire card. This is the best card for non-spenders. For the right side gear, try to get what I am using, but if not, you can use these as well. For my headgear, I use Dark Illusion Star card to help instant expel. I pair that along with Piccolo Relic and FCT Reduct Extract. However, if you're not gonna be expelling, but you should, you can use Alien Mentalist card for HP loss reduction. A cheap but effective card would be Mild Up card. That can save you the slot of using Panacea. For the enchants, I go for Armor 4 or Blasphemy 4. Technically, damage reduction is more important than Armor 4. However, I have pretty decent damage reduction, so I went with Armor 4. For my shadow equipped, I highly recommend Helion Bracelet. I only managed to snap a plus 10 one, but as a support, I think that's enough. At tier 5, damage taken is halved if your HP is above 90%. For the rest of my shadow equip, I recommend the following. The enchants are up to you, but try to stick to Divine Blessing and Tenacity as well for more magic and physical damage reduction. For memory equip, I don't have any perfect ones, but if you have any that gives reduction, use it. Now here are my skills. The main ones I use actually are clearance, resu, and epic classes. Wave Prey is also a great skill to have, even though sometimes it doesn't work on my end due to latency. My older skill slot is actually just a placeholder. I tend to resu everyone manually. For my attributes, place it like so. Here are my stats for you to see. They are by no means great, but I'd like to think that they're decent enough since I tend to survive quite well in GVG clashes, except to Doomsday. And here are my runes. And now here are my tips for being a saint in GVG. I learned this a few months ago, that you can actually take attack, haul, and stay alert, so that you can spam your resu to your guildies even if they are not in your party, as long as they are in your region. I used to not take it and my character kept running back and forth trying to resu just my own party. Another skill I highly recommend is placing epic classes on yourself. This is useful when there is LP on your guild stack. You can still resu your guildies in that split second of epic classes. You can even cast it on your party mates if you notice their side have more blue gems. I have always posted my GVG POV in recent months and have showcased the way I play my saint. Feel free to check out my POVs to get a better idea on how I play my saint. That's it for my guide. I hope this is helpful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video.